Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Josh. I'm going to be going over some of the latest updates that have dropped in high level in the last couple months. There have been a ton of new things. So I thought, what better than just make a quick speed run going over all the updates, going over what I think I would do using them as a eight-figure a year digital marketing agency owner. So first thing that I saw is the Ask AI voice. Essentially, this just seems like the regular Ask AI features, but now they have the voice option now. If you click this button, say, hey, I'd like you to build me a funnel. And I need help building the funnel for a shoe store to look like the Adidas website. Can you help me with that? And then you should be able to just send everything away with your voice and have it generate for you. And this is in any tab of high level. You can access the Ask AI. So you can ask it questions about what you're working on, what you're doing, and to help you build things, post things, things like that. There's actually a lot that it's capable of, and they're just adding more and more, like this voice feature, which is awesome. Global tax compliance. So it seems like they now have the automatic setup for tax compliance for SaaS subscriptions, global tax compliance for reselling the products. That just makes it a lot easier for people that are in different countries. Template marketplace integration. So you now can integrate the marketplace with the template library. So I believe this is for if you want to sell your templates, like your emails, funnels, even probably your automations or your snapshots in the marketplace. It makes it easier to do that now. Snapshot import activity, track how your shared snapshots are being used. Custom objects, templates. Now there's industry templates for these custom objects. Custom objects are like how you have your opportunities and your company objects inside of the sub account. You can now add on different objects like cars or pets, or there may be a different industry that you're in and they now have a template for to add on those extra objects to your CRM. Audit log export, that's useful. Ask AI, it looks like that feature's just been recently going to go live here shortly in a day. Workflow AI builder. This is the AI builder workflow that's been here, I believe, but maybe they've added some enhancements. All right, so we're going to switch to the sub account labs updates. Here we can see the voice AI update. Now we can not have to do the silly form to get the opt-in for them to receive voice AI calls. On the previous versions of high level, you would need to have a checkbox on your form or somewhere on your calendar or your website so that when you're doing outbound calls to any contacts, they previously consented to those AI calls, but no longer have to do that, making your workflows a lot faster to set up. That was a huge hurdle in the past. So I can just imagine how many AI outbound workflows are going to be built now. That's going to be super, super awesome. Ask AI voice. So Ask AI voice we talked about earlier. They just added that into the sub accounts. Opportunity smart list. Finally, they added the opportunity smart list. This has been a feature for a while that we've been waiting on. It allows you to create lists in the opportunities view. And before you just had that forward Kanban view, but it looks like they have different formats now that you could also choose from. That's very, very interesting because a lot of the times I'm using the opportunities and I need to sort them by lists. And that's going to be a very quick way to do that. So we got funnels and courses here. It looks like they just put the funnels in the courses. Nice. Dashboard V2 mobile app. This is the updated mobile app. It looks like they've included the mobile dashboards. So you can see the dashboards that you have in your sub accounts dashboard page in the mobile app now, which before that was kind of impossible to do. And it made it very hard for you to see data of things going on inside the business through the mobile app. But now you can just see that at a glance. Opportunity forecasting. Looks like they've added forecasting tabs inside the opportunities. You can see expected revenue, new fields for expected close date, time-based view for week, month, quarter, weighted pipeline calculations using stage probability or manual overrides, drill downs to inspect and edit underlying opportunities. Interesting. Built-in data hygiene insights. So missing amounts, missing dates, stale deals, overrides. They're going to have that built in. That's really cool. All right. So then social planner Instagram post sync. That's pretty self-explanatory. It just syncs your Instagram posts across your different social media accounts. Now they have adapted time zones, automatics, adapting of whatever time zone it is based on the contact. So that is a new logic implemented in, it looks like, emails and funnels and websites. Knowledge base for Google Sheets integration. Now, this is really, really cool. Our agency uses a lot of Google Sheets for sending to our clients to input data for our team. So now we can just have a now we could just have a Google Sheet between the client and us for anything that we want to train the AI on. Use that as a knowledge base. They could just update the sheet with things that they want the AI to learn, and it'll go ahead and learn those things. So that's really cool. Customization of contacts page. This is another one we've been waiting on for a very long time. We weren't able to customize what the contact page looks like, where the different folders are located at. I've been looking for this for a while. Glad that it's finally here. Message analytics V2. This is super sweet. Doesn't look like they said a lot here, but now you can see the message delivery insights and trends inside the message conversations view. All right, in the AI Studio, this is a big, big feature. Our team's going to be using it a lot. Think about this as like Lovable, but white labeled inside of your agency sub accounts. So we could use this lovable clone to basically build and launch fully functional experiences through natural conversation, no code. And with AI Studio, you can create websites, funnels, apps, interactive components simply by describing what you want and refine them into production ready experiences within minutes. There are no hosting charges and tokens are free during the labs phase. So that looks like it ends in 12 days. After launch, a free tier will be available with transparent pass-through token pricing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we have Conversations SLA Performance Dashboard. SLA stands for Service Level Agreement. This basically is if someone's not responding quick enough to a conversation or a text message or something like that, there's now a dashboard that's going to break down that exact response time and what's breaking SLA. That's going to be super helpful for managing teams at scale. Manage smart list UI redesigns. It looks like a UI redesign. Prompt optimizer. So this is super, super cool. I was reading this before I started recording this, and I was like, I need to record a video because this just looks so different from what I've usually seen in these updates. This is a prompt optimizer. So it looks like you enter your prompt into one of these AI agents, and then it has the option to run it through this prompt optimizer. And what the prompt optimizer does is it does all the heavy lifting for you, and it tests the AI agent by using this proprietary infrastructure purpose-built for the ecosystem. So instead of spending hours talking to the agent, testing it out, it will essentially run through a bunch of calls with the agent and test everything out and then give it a score. So yeah, you get a free trial here of that. And yeah, looks pretty cool. Can't wait to try that out. Haven't yet. Courses live snapshot. Courses live sessions. Sorry. All right, so now you could do live calls inside the courses. Blog post AI. This has been a feature for a while now. The blog posts allow you to use the AI to generate more posts. Service calendar support in conversation AI. So I guess now they support the service calendar in the conversational AI. Ask AI, this is the same feature as before. New voice AI prompt builder. We now have a new view for the voice AI prompt builder. It looks like a 3-tab agent config. And that's new. Social planner, Facebook post sync. Went over this similar one for Instagram before. WhatsApp calling, that's now a feature. Advanced filter and additional date operations, video testimonials, new launchpad, email AI. Yes, and there's one other one I'm looking for in here. There's the last one here, which almost got away from me and didn't see it at first, but this one, I'm gonna have to activate this rule right now. This outbound calling without buying a phone number is insane. Insane. So I guess you can make outbound voice calls from the CRM without even having to buy a phone number. Just verify your existing number and use it as a caller ID for outbound calls. Calling to self is available immediately, while calling others needs ID verification. So you need to provide your ID for this to work. But you have an existing phone number, maybe it's a business line, and you want to verify that so you can use it inside your CRM. Now you can do that. And before, you'd have to port your number over. Is a huge hassle. Now, straight out of the box with the new CRM, you could hook up the business's phone number, have them immediately outbound dialing, and that right there is just a huge win right out of the gate. I think by far that is one of the best updates that they've added. And I'm going to be using that a lot in my agency. Let me know what you guys think about these updates. They seem really, really cool, and I'm just now digging into all of them, trying them out myself. If you guys have any feedback, let me know. And if anything you have questions about, leave them in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys later.